Hi, this is Mike from thesubstream.com, and I want to talk about a movie called Adventureland, which stars Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen Stewart, who plays the want-to-be Mormon vampire in the really awful Twilight movie, soon-to-be Z movies. Adventureland was directed by a guy named Greg Mottola, who directed Superbad a couple of years ago, which is one of my favorite comedies of the past 5 years. And so the people that are distributing this film that have got to pay for the promotion, you got this film, Adventureland, directed by the guy that made Superbad, stars Bill Hader and Kristen Wiig from Saturday Night Live. Got some jokes. So what do? You cut together a trailer where you take all of the jokes from the film. The guy gets a boner because he's swimming with the hot Kristen Stewart girl, and a joke about a corn dog, and then you say, from the guy that brought you Superbad, and then you're single-handedly responsible for the biggest case of completely misrepresenting a film, certainly that I can remember in the history of movie making. The way that they're selling this film is criminal. It's not a comedy. There's jokes in it, but it's so much more complex and emotionally mature, and actually about things in a way that you would never, ever, ever get from a trailer. So if you're one of those people that hates Hollywood movies or bemoans the fact that Hollywood, as if it's a singular dude, hi, I'm Bob Hollywood, I make a lot of movies, that Bob Hollywood doesn't make movies that are funny and interesting while at the same time being about character, you lose the right to make that complaint about Bob Hollywood if you don't go see Adventureland. Because this film's about to disappear into the ether, where all it'll be is a box on a Blockbuster video store shelf, and people walk by and look at it and think, oh, that was in the theater for like 3 weeks, and it's about the Superbad guys, but it can't be any good because nobody went and saw it. It's way better film than that. It's light and it's funny while at the same time dealing with issues that are actually meaningful, that make you actually care about what happens to the characters, that give them some depth, which for a movie about teenagers and people in their early 20s working at amusement park and smoking weed all the time and eating corn dogs is an absolutely stunning achievement. And it also has one of the absolute best soundtracks that I've heard in a film in forever. The music was done by Yola Tengo, and it's got a lot of Lou Reed, and it's got a lot of Rolling Stones, and it's got Hüsker Dü. And at this point, in 2009, if you can somehow get a Hüsker Dü song into your movie, you will make me your biggest fan for the rest of your career. The movie's got some flaws. Some of the performances are a little bit uneven. The pacing's a little bit off, but it doesn't really matter because it's a movie that's full of absolutely cinematic purity of intent. There's no sense that anybody's trying to cash in. It's just an interesting story with great characters, told in an honest way, with pretty good cast and a great soundtrack. And you should absolutely check it out if you're a fan of movies. I give it an 8.7 out of 10.